Hi, Prince. I read your article on your Facebook page, and the title of the article, you're saying you have purchased land. It's good, yes, but do you possess it? In your article, you're talking about a sale agreement. Now, my question is, do we have to say the sale agreement is not important?
Well, actually, I did not say a sale agreement is not important. What I said in the article is that a sale agreement is important, but not as important as you might think. If you want to possess the land, you cannot rely on a sale agreement because that's just an agreement that you have made with somebody that you have transacted. He has sold you something. So you have terms in that agreement. It's a contract between you and the one who is selling you the land. So it's important, but not as important to reach a point where it makes you possess the land.
My next question is, suppose I buy a land and to me it means I have possessed that land. But according to your explanation, you're trying to allude that I do not really own the land. Can you explain a bit about that?
Buying land does not equal to possessing it. Why? I'll give an example, just a simple example. When you buy a car from someone, at that moment you've paid the money, the car is not yours. It will only become yours when the blue book is in your name. Now that's a car. I'm giving an example of a car. The same concept also happens when you're purchasing land. For you to purchase land, yes, you have to pay money, you have to give part away with your money. But that money does not mean that you just because you've given someone money doesn't mean you possess the land. No. You buy land by giving someone money, but you possess it by documents that show that this guy really owns the land. There are specific documents.
Do we have to say those people who bought land relying solely on a sale agreement, do we have to say those people are landless?
I'll take you back to the article. I said that in the real estate industry, you have to follow principles. Because if you follow the principles, your life will be simplified. Now, you are saying that those people who bought land relying on a sale agreement are landless. Of course, I'm not bringing in an argument of landlessness. No, I'm talking about land possession. So I don't feel like it's good to say that those people who have only a sale agreement and then they are landless. No, I don't want to say that. But in principle, we can say that those people don't possess the land. They have the land, yes, they have it, but they don't possess it. Possession is about controlling something, having full control. Yes, they have the land, they bought it, they have the sale agreement, but do they have full control? My answer is no, they don't have full control over that land. Anything can happen, and they have no control over what happens. For example, I came across a scenario where a certain guy bought a house from someone who didn't own that house. He paid the money, they signed an agreement. Later on, it was found that the house didn't belong to the guy who sold him the house. In that case, yes, the guy was having a house for a period, but did he possess the house? The answer is no, because the real owner was appearing on the documents. And when the time came, that owner came and he took possession of his property because he has the documents, he has the evidence, the proof.
What is it that you're trying to achieve by talking about all these issues concerning land? By the end of the day, what do you want to achieve?
That's a nice one. Being in the real estate industry as somebody who studied, that's my profession, I would like to see people having knowledge of what exactly happens in the industry. They have to understand the principles. We have the duty to let people know. Because when people know these things, the industry will be smooth, things will be done in following principles that guide the industry. All of these things that we come across, people being duped, somebody selling a house to 3 people, it won't happen because people have knowledge. When people have knowledge, they will make decisions based on knowledge, the right knowledge. Right now, people, yes, have knowledge, but the knowledge is not the right one. So we are giving them the right knowledge so that they can make decisions that are going to benefit them. That's what we want to achieve.